Buckeye Nation, what's poppin'? Crazy Dog coming at you once again on the Buckin' Crazy YouTube channel with my second video of the day. Of course, this video will be coming out after my Ohio State Texas Week 1 game preview. You guys are already gonna know where I'm going with that game. So I'm just gonna save you all the time right now. And there you go. So yeah, Buckeyes already want to know before I even get started with the video. How about that, huh? But yeah, this is my Ohio State Buckeyes 2025 schedule prediction video. I already know what y'all are thinking. This Homer ass is going to have them going undefeated. We'll see. Now, of course, you look at Ohio State, you know, the background and everything, replaced two coordinators, and they have a new starting quarterback. And they replaced quite a few players on both sides of the ball. Now, with Ohio State, the time to beat them is early in the year while they're still trying to figure things out. Because by middle of the season, this team most likely will be like a humming, like speeding train. Once they get things figured out, watch out. Because people think, oh, you know, they lost so much, they're not going to be that good. They're not going to be as good as last year. We honestly could be as good as last year. That's what Ohio State is. They don't rebuild, we reload. Come on, don't you know that by now? Damn. We still got Jeremiah. We still got Carnell. We still got Ennis. I mean, damn. It's like we got an endless conveyor belt of receivers. It never stops. Brian Hartline is truly the GOAT of recruiters. We haven't seen anything like him as a recruiter, really, ever. He gets who he wants. I mean, imagine what this team would look like if NIL still didn't exist. And they relied solely on just the vibe of the program and development. I'll tell you one thing, Ohio State probably wouldn't have like a middle tier class in recruiting this year for 2026. You know, NIL changes things. A lot of these kids, you know, they want to be developed, but they also want some good money too. Yeah, so we're gonna jump right into this schedule prediction. But of course, before I do, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Help this channel grow. Like I said in my Texas Ohio State preview, this is already year 3 of this channel. Now, everyone's probably like, are you ever gonna start streaming games on this channel? Eventually. Maybe like when I hit 500 subs, I'll start streaming games. That's probably when this channel is going to take off. Eventually I will. We'll see though. Of course, for now, at least for this year, I'll be streaming games on the main channel, Crazy Dog Sports, so go sub over there. I'll be live tomorrow at noon for Ohio State, Texas. Should be fun. Yeah, getting to the schedule prediction, like I said, you guys already know where I'm going with week 1, starting tomorrow against Texas. I did the preview video. You guys already know. I got us beating Texas 24-21. Should be a banger. Can't wait. Now, heading to week 2, we got Grambling State. I'm pretty sure this was originally supposed to be San Jose State, but they mutually agreed to end that game, so that's not happening. And we replaced them with Grambling State. Now, if my memory serves me correct, the last time we played an HBCU was Florida A&M, and we proceeded to absolutely obliterate them. Okay? That was a few years ago. God, that was a while back. My God. Yeah, we already know what's going to happen here. This is going to be the game where we might even see Tavian St. Clair. Yeah. This is where we're going to see a lot of Lincoln, maybe some Tavian. Heck, you know, not even Tavian. You know who we're going to see in this game? Eli, what's his name? Brick Handler? The transfer from, what was it, Houston Baptist or whatever the heck that school is. You're going to see him. That's how bad it's going to be. And then week 3, of course, we get our scheduled game against the MAC at night, of course. I'm just hoping this isn't the only home night game this year. We all know it will be, because you look at the rest of the games on the schedule, they're not going to have us against Minnesota at night. That could be a 3:30, but depends on who takes that game. Illinois on the road, Wisconsin's on the road, Penn State, you know damn well that's a noon game. UCLA, they're not going to put that at noon just because they don't want UCLA fans having to wake up at 9 a.m. to watch Nico get his head cracked open again. Well, not his head, but his helmet. Remember that? I think he actually said he had 2 helmets cracked in that game. He won't crack another one. Still can't believe he transferred out of Tennessee to go to UCLA, of all places. That's crazy. And then in the last home game of the year against Rutgers, that's not going to be a night game. The only real night game chance we have is Penn State. And they're not going to make that a new game. So, yeah. Should be interesting. But yeah, week 3, we got Ohio at night. That's a dub. And then we got a bye. Then they head out west to face Washington. Now, that ain't going to be an easy place to play, just like Autzen, but I mean, they have a good team over there, you know. They have a good quarterback, solid squad. Jed Fish is the quarterback. The coach. Damon Williams, I believe, is the quarterback. If your coach is the quarterback, that's tough. No, but seriously, like, we should go out there and handle business. I could see that game being a night game. But we'll see. Probably end up being like a Peacock game or something. Knowing how they do it. And then we got Minnesota at home. Homecoming. This game could be a night game. I don't know. I got us winning, though. Minnesota really just isn't all that. Week 6, we go to Illinois. Now, besides week 1, this is a game that I could easily see us losing. Because Brett Bielema's try-hard ass is going to pull out everything to try to beat us. He's like Shiano. He's going to pull out everything that's in his bag to try to beat us. And they play tough. They're a very tough team. But I think the Buckeyes go out there and squeak out a dub. A hard-fought one. And then they go to Camp Randall. That's a win. Wisconsin don't scare nobody. Fickle. Okay. Yeah. I think we've beaten Wisconsin. Another bye week. Then we face Penn State at home. And until that fraud Franklin can beat us, I don't have us losing to them. And then we go to Ross-Ade. Got to be careful with the spoiler makers, right? Hope we don't have a hangover after beating Penn State, but I think we'll be locked in, ready to go. We're going to take care of business in Ross-Ade. Then we host Nico. Like I said, we're going to crack another helmet of his. We're going to beat them down. And then we have Rutgers. Seriously. A team that barely beat Ohio. Come on. And then, of course, we have the team up north. And I think this is the year we finally get our lick back. Because I swear to God, if we lose to these guys again, I'm going to be pissed. So, yeah. I got Ohio State winning, going undefeated. What about the Big Ten title game? I'm not going to go that far. Because it depends on who we face. Most likely, it would probably be like Oregon or something, and who knows how that game would go. Yeah, that's my regular season schedule prediction. Feel free to criticize in the comments down below. Oh, he's a homer. Oh, biased. Oh. Like I said, though, the only real chance I have Ohio State losing is tomorrow. Because once we get going, I think this team's going to be like a runaway freight train. Because once this offense gets in a rhythm, watch out. But we'll see, though. Tomorrow will tell us a lot about this team, for sure. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. coming at you on the Buck and Crazy YouTube channel. And just like I said before, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell. And I'll see you guys tomorrow on the main channel for Texas Ohio State. With that being said, go Bucks. I'm Crazy Dog. OH. I'm out. Bye bye. Yeah.